And we are back for another day of working on the Corvair, trying to get it primed by that March 26th deadline. I was actually supposed to work today, but I couldn't really leave my driveway. My mom miraculously made it up, but right there, if it'll focus, it's that was about a 3-foot drift and it's filling in already, especially right there. You can see right there. So I couldn't really leave my driveway. So they were like, don't come in today, come in tomorrow, and we'll go from there. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna work on my car then. So now we're gonna work on the car. The next step that I could do is start prepping the inner quarter panels and inner doors and kick panels for rust bullet. And I think that's what I'm going to do. There's one problem, and that is on this quarter panel. When my dad welded in this new lip here that he made, there's a support that runs right there on the inside of the quarter panel. Right, well that's not supposed to be moving. You see how that's kind of moving like that, and you can see where the new patch was welded in. So I can't really put this up against there and weld it to the quarter panel, because then it would get too hot and it would melt the putty that is on the outside here. And I don't want to do that because my dad spent like 2 days working on all of this body work here. So instead what I'm going to do is, you see where it's kind of rusty right there? I'm going to basically make a patch panel that is the same width as this, weld it to this, and then push it up against there, and then weld it to there. And obviously I'll neutralize any rust, and that will bring back any structural integrity. And you can just see how rusty and dirty it is back there. So again, unfortunately, I'm not able to weld that in today because my mom's car is in the garage. So instead what I can do is I can clean the inner kick panels here with some of that rust bullet, the metal blast, and then the rust bullet. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Any preventable maintenance I can do from this rotting out for years down the road. All right, so I got my old shop vac here, and I'm just kind of vacuuming out the inner quarter panels. And if you look right, if it'll focus right there, you see that big long strip of rust? All of that stuff. Here, let me grab one and get it out for you. This was, I'm guessing, some type of seam sealer. It's really old. I don't think that's Bondo. Or maybe it's a sound deadening, I don't know, but it was holding in moisture. So definitely gonna have to take care of that. If it will focus. Yeah, all of that. Ooh. All right, well, I'm glad I got that off there. All right, so this is just one quarter panel. It broke up quite a bit. But yeah, that was all up in the quarter panel. I'm pretty sure it's some archaic seam sealer of sorts. So, yeah. All right, but on the plus side, you can't see it, but the quarters are completely vacuumed out. Same with the rockers. So now that we have it all vacuumed out, here's a good example. All right, right here, you can kind of see how the old paint or whatever it is in there is starting to flake off. I'm not able to get a drill back here, so the best I can do is a hand wire brush and just kind of scuff up the rust as much as I can, agitate any loose paint, especially back there, and then I'm just going to have to hope and pray that the metal blast will do the rest of the work. So check this out. It's been about a half an hour since I sprayed the metal blast on, and I'm going to try to, hopefully it will focus, but look at that. That was all rusty. You guys see that? That is so cool. Here, let me see if I can get a little up close action for you. Where's my camera? See? That was all rusty. So, and even back there, it turned it back into black. So that works so well. All right, and we're back. It's been about 2 days since that storm went through. You can see the snow pile at the end of my driveway. So, yeah, that was really cold. It's actually the coldest day of the year right now. It's about -4 degrees Fahrenheit. But it's okay. We got the heater cranked, so I think we should get right to work. I still need to make the bracket piece for that. You see how that's moving? It's hard to film. So I made this piece. So right here is gonna go here, weld that, and then here is gonna be welded to the inner wheel well. It's hard to show you. I'm gonna clean up the rust and everything, and then the holes are drilled for spot welds. So that's gonna be pretty hard to get back there and weld. So wish me luck. Okay, so I got that welded in there. I just wanna say, again, I'm not a welder, and two, it was really hard being able to reach in there. So it doesn't look the greatest. So I had to beat it to make it more flush in order to get the 4 spot welds there. And then I had spot welds drilled on that portion, but they didn't reach, so I had to hit it with a hammer. So there's that. And then there's some sound dampening stuff on the back of the piece right there, and that caught on fire. So if you're gonna be doing anything like that, make sure you don't let that catch on fire. But it's cooled down now, there's no chance of fire, but I'm done welding, so now we can start painting. Okay, so I had to open up my second can, and that's how much of it I used. I hope you can see that. Right, it's messy. I gotta tell you guys that. Oh no! Oh my gosh! All right, let's try that again. So I tried my best to get back up in there. It dripped a little bit. I'm not about to go and suit up again. So it's hard to show, but I got everything, right? Did I get everything? Yeah, I got everything. And then, oh, sorry, come over here. The kick panels were almost impossible to fully get. Like up there, that was I can't, yeah. That's the best the kick panels are gonna get. Crap. Double crap. All right, well, we'll clean that up. All right, coming over here. We got plenty of light coming in there. It does not look pretty in there, I'm not gonna lie. There, and then again with this kick panel as well. I know that's technically not called the kick panel, and I also technically don't care. Okay, so I'm officially done for the night. I moved my mom's car back in. It is -6 degrees outside, so it was kind of cold opening up the door. But okay, so I'm going to let this dry overnight. Don't worry, it's still nice and warm in here. I'm hoping to get back at this tomorrow, hopefully even finish this video by tomorrow. But I might be forced to do babysitting duty, so we'll see. But if I don't, here's my goal. Take this paint. Stops rust, I'll let you read that. I'm going to brush it on again. Hopefully I have some extra brushes. And do the exact same thing in here, there, and then the doors as well. So let's hope I don't have to babysit, and I will see you guys in the morning. So I just did a test spray to see if I could fit my hand in there and the can, and I can. And I don't have a flashlight. Oh, just kidding. And I was even able to spray it back there. So I think that is a much better option, spraying paint on. I just think it'll go a lot smoother, a lot better. The only problem is you have to scuff up the rust bullet. I think they said with 150 grit. Oh, I just touched the wet paint. I think they said with 150 grit, which seems a little aggressive, but we'll see. Okay, so sorry I couldn't film all that. That was a lot of work, and it's not pretty. I'm not gonna lie. I thought it'd be easier. Hold on. Easier to get a spray paint can in there. As you can see, it's really hard for me just to get a camera and flashlight in there. Yeah, so that's what I did. But I just took spray paint and sprayed the inside there and there, and that's basically what I did. And I'm not gonna lie. It was a lot of work, but I got it done. So now I'm just gonna take the rubberized undercoating and kind of spray it in the seams and areas like that to help any problems there in the future. Keep it from rusting or squeaking or sound deadening or anything like that. So just a little quick update. It's really hard to film back there, but I mean, I sprayed the stuff. You know what stuff I'm talking about. The rubberized undercoating. There, that's what I did. So now what I'm going to quick do is I'm going to spray some rust inhibitor down there, because you can see some rust starting to form. So I'm going to spray some rust inhibitor, and then I am going to paint the bottom of the doors there with some paint. Alright, so now I just got rust inhibitor stuff from Duplicolor. Just converts it back into paint, and it's not flaky stuff. You can't really use it on flaky stuff. It has to be more of like surface rust, and that's exactly what is in there. So yeah, let's just get to it, I guess. Right there, just like that. That's exactly what I'm gonna do for the bottom of both doors. Paint over top of it, just put my hand in there and spray whatever I can and hope for the best, honestly. Do that to both doors. And then I think I'm gonna call it for the video. So let's get to spraying quick. All right, that was a lot of work. You can't even see in there, but I just took the can and I sprayed as much as I could. So yeah, that's the best I can say. I doused it in rust inhibitor and then painted over top of it. You can see some of the paint came out, and we are so close to finishing this car. Like, so close. I can see it. That March 26th due date is coming up fast. So with that being said, please like, comment, drop a follow. That would mean a lot to me. Give me your feedback on this video. I know it probably wasn't as exciting as other videos I've posted, but I still am glad that I got out here and got it done. I was severely lacking motivation, but I still got out here. So I hope you guys have a good day or night or whenever you're watching this, and I will see you guys in the next video.